Hello and welcome back to the Lady Sows. This is going to be a very quick video. It's about my onions. I've at long last managed to get some of them planted into my little grow tent. The rest are going down to the allotment. Anyway, I'll show you what I've done. Let me turn you around. So, these are my onions in here. That's my best one. If I get my hand up against it, you'll get an idea of what size it is. Now I've put them in here. I've rigged up this contraption for their leaves, but I'm not sure it's tall enough because some of these leaves go all the way up to the roof. So I've just sort of hung them over here more than anything else to keep the water off them when I'm watering. They are a bit bedraggled looking, I have to say. I'm hoping now that they're in the ground, they'll be a lot happier. So I've put lots of bloodfish and bone in there, and I put some organic onion fertiliser in the hole that I've planted them in. Well, they've got two chances really, haven't they? Now I did do some netting here. It was an absolute bugger to work with. It's I got this from Amazon a few years ago. It was cheap. I usually use Enviromesh from Gardening Naturally. Anyway, it was always pretty horrendous, and then working with it was pretty horrendous as well. And it's a bit like a mosquito net. I think it needs a bit of modification, but it'll do for now. Now the other thing I've got, and I'll just go and get it. So I'll put you on pause a minute. Right, is this bit that goes at the front. The wind comes in this direction, so it's to keep the wind off more than anything else. I used it last year. I made it last year I grew tomatoes in here last year, and it worked really, really well. I just need to fasten it, which I'll do in a sec. And hopefully that'll keep the wind off the onions. I've got some netting to keep the allium leaf miner off, although to be honest, we're not really an allium leaf miner territory any longer. They're usually end of April, beginning of May, and then I think there's a second lot round about September time, which is what usually catches the leeks. But so hopefully I won't have any problems with allium leaf miner. But anyway, so that's my first lot of onions. I suppose I ought to let you see the others, which are waiting to go into the allotment. So these are the others. To be honest, there's not much of a difference between any of them. They all look pretty awful, but anyway, they've got two choices, haven't they? So that's it. Quick update on the onions. Hope to catch you another time. Thanks for watching. Bye.